Alrighty, friends and meisters, we're back with more Danganronpa. But real talk here for a moment, meisters. There's a few things that are bothering me. First, if this universe is connected to the first and second games, that already means we have an ultimate detective. So I'm really curious on the validity of these students' talents. I've been wondering this ever since the first episode, when all that strangeness happened, and it's making me think this is a possibility more and more. Secondly, I don't think Kokichi's the mastermind. This doesn't actually make a lot of sense to me. I know he's probably evil, if his talent is to be believed. He also has, I guess, qualities of a thief. He's excellent at lying, he's a great actor, he's quick and able to steal things, as displayed in what he did with Monokuma, and he's an expert at making plans. To me, this makes me think he'd be the ultimate thief, as opposed to the ultimate evil leader. But also going back to what he said with "this world is mine, Kokichi Oma," now he is the king of this place, it makes it almost feel like he has taken control. He has resided over and won this killing game like he had mentioned. So I don't think this is the end, and I do not think Kokichi's the mastermind. Last episode just kind of cemented that in my brain. Secondly, the whole plot to this game is crazy. A lot of what I talked about in regards to not being on this planet anymore seems to be somewhat true. We did venture off from what Kokichi is saying and venture back. So I'm glad I didn't continue pursuing and voicing my opinion, otherwise I would have guessed that plot point. The thing that still bothers me is whether this is actually all real. Like I said, I keep hoping this is a dream, but there's only one way to find out, I guess, and that's to go into the dining hall. If I was remembering this correctly, we're about to go save Kaito. Obey, wait for me. I'm coming to your rescue. Me and Maki roll. We're gonna make your ship a reality. Hey everyone. We're all here.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? I'm ready to kick Kokichi's ass.
Yeah.
Of course, my electro hammer is all recharged. But plainly she's ready. At that moment I realized one of us didn't have their electro hammer. Who? Maki? Maki, where's your electro hammer?
No.
I don't need it. I'd rather not use a weapon I'm unfamiliar with. Ah, okay. This is much better. A knife, well, I suppose you know best.
Hey!
You're going to like slice the wires from their exosols so they can never function again? Then we're off!
Hey!
Before that, there's something I want to say. I scouted at the hangar yesterday.
Huh?
Yeah, they were all just cornering Monokuma. Another reason why I think Kokichi isn't the mastermind. But anyways, you scouted the hangar?
Okay.
Yeah, I discovered that Kaito was trapped in the hangar's
I
bathroom.
see.
The bathroom! I see, that certainly is the best place to lock someone up.
If I remember correctly.
And I also saw Monokuma by the hangar being protected by the 4 exosols.
Is that alright?
So we have to be careful that we aren't spotted. Oh, I saw that too.
Huh?
What, you saw that too? You were at the hangar as well, Kibo?
Yes.
Yes, I thought maybe I could go through to Kokichi, or get through to Kokichi before we carry out our plan. I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. Oh god, Kibo! You tried to talk to him on your own?
Well,
I'm sorry, I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. Now he's on guard. How did it go?
as I thought.
It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all.
But
But I did witness a few things.
Yeah?
Huh. What? What did you witness? Yeah.
well,
We can discuss that later. For now, I'll share what I saw that's relevant to our plan.
for now,
Shuichi saw 4 exosols that appeared to be guarding Monokuma, while I saw one of them enter the hangar.
no.
Just one?
Yes.
Yes, the green exosol.
I
Interesting.
remember correctly.
The green one, I'm sure I saw that one guarding Monokuma.
I
made sure to stay out of sight while I watched. Neither the alarm system nor the electric barrier reacted to the exosol's presence.
Could it be?
Huh. Does that mean the alarm system and the electronic barrier don't work on the exosols?
That's right.
Considering it's where the exosols are stored, that would appear to be a safe assumption. Anyways, there are 2 exosols in the hangar. We should be careful. We only have one chance.
Okay.
Since this is our only electro bomb, we can't afford to miss.
You're right.
Well, it's a few, Maki. You're good with explosives. I trust you. That's exactly right. Well then, we're off for realsies this time.
Everyone!
Let's go. We must end this killing game once and for all, no matter what. I think we said that so many times now, I'm hoping that's the case. Energized and motivated, the group rushed out of the dining hall one after the other.
All right.
Alright, here I go. I'm hoping this goes as well as we plan. We never do. Everyone must have gone to the hangar already. I shouldn't be late. Yeah, that'd be a bad thing. Don't be late. We can't miss this. I think I'm Reggie, though. Are they still all there? Monokuma's gone. Oh, no. Huh. Monokuma's not here. He should have been protected by the exosols. And the exosols... not moving. They don't look like they're going to move. What's going on? There's only 3 of them. There should be 2 more in the hangar.
That's true.
Did they run out of battery juice? Just like Kibo said, we should consider ourselves lucky that there's only 2. If all 5 of them are here, it'd be impossible to execute the plan.
All right.
I'm pretty sure we only have 4 electro hammers, so yeah, it would be. I just hope those ones are out of juice. I look in the bathroom window again. It's dangerous to call for Kaito now. This will all be for naught if Kokichi finds us. I'm still worried about Kibo going there and trying to call out to him. Still worried about that.
Well then.
Or at least a Kokichi. Everyone is here. Let's get started right away. I'm ready,
Are you
yeah.
okay?
Lucky, are you ready with the electro bomb?
Hey.
Who do you think you're talking to? It's similar to a grenade, except the detonation lags a bit after you push the switch. Once we roll this to the front of the shutter, it should disable the alarm system.
That's obvious.
This won't fail. The electro bomb has an effective range of 50 yards and lasts for 2 hours, which is incredible. If Kokichi's remote control is disabled, we'll stand a chance against the exosols.
All right.
I'm still worried about Kibo getting disabled. Let's stop Kokichi before he gets into the exosol. But be ready for the worst. We might have to use the electro hammers. If he gets into that exosol, I'll stop him with his hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
What's the matter?
What's wrong, Mahiro? We're all ready to start, you know?
That's true.
Yeah, all right. And let's go. Oh, that face tells me she's ready. Maki triggered the electro bomb, then rolled it in front of the shutter. And then...
100%.
the alarm system is disabled. We can now approach the control panel.
Shuichi!
Uichi, will you do the honors?
Leave it to me.
Kibo's okay? That gives me a lot of questions about my earlier theories, but whatever. Alright, leave it to me. Alrighty then, let's go on in here.
All right.
Alright, if I hit the control panel with this, as I swung up the electro hammer, I suddenly noticed. Huh. The control panel was covered in marks as if damaged by something sharp.
What are you trying to pull?
Shuichi, what are you doing? Hurry up.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got it. That is interesting. No time to think now. I aimed my swing at the control panel and brought it down as hard as I could.
Oh my!
The electric barrier is turned off.
Everyone!
Let's go. Y'all ran to the shutter at once. I'm guessing it's just communications this grenade disables then. Just them. That's all I can imagine.
All right!
This won't let Kokichi do whatever he wants anymore. You better be ready. This is it, yeah.
All right!
The remnants of despair, and here and now. After opening the shutter, we burst into the hangar, electro hammers in hand. To end this. To end this killing game. To end this despair. Oh, Lord. You've got to... I knew it would have been used in this killing game. I knew it. I could have freaking swore I couldn't crush him.
What?
This shouldn't have been possible.
A body has been discovered! Everyone, please gather at the Exisol hangar! The killing game just keeps going and going! The despair's not over yet!
I should have figured as much. I can see clearly now. Chapter 5, Voyage Without Passion or Purpose. Well, that's what that was.
What is this? What's going on?
Chaos and madness. Confusion and turmoil. I couldn't stay calm. I couldn't keep it in. It was too much despair. Kaito!
Yeah!
What is that blood?
It can't be!
The body discovery announcement, does that mean someone's in the press?
What?
Who? The only ones in the hangar were Kokichi and Kaito. It must be one of them, and I saw Kaito's coat. What? Either Kokichi or Kaito is dead? Oh, look.
Huh?
These clothes. They're Kaito's.
What did you say?
And the one in that hydraulic press is... No. It's not possible. It shouldn't be, no. It looks like you have a lot of twists and turns this order during the class trial. That's what the killing game's all about, after all.
Now then,
And so, I will now pass out the Monokuma file.
that's
Don't say you're getting
nice.
bored of this, because things are about to get interesting.
Now then,
I hope you pour your heart and soul into this investigation, too. Bye-bye.
What?
Hold on. We have to investigate, so the killing game is going to continue. The killing game will continue. If the killing game is continuing and Monokuma is still moving, then
That's right.
it means the mastermind, Kokichi, is still alive.
What was that?
If Kokichi is still alive, then that means the one dead over there is. But that doesn't make sense because he said he would end the killing game. Anyways, I can rant about that forever, but Kaito.
That's wrong.
No, it's not possible. There has to be some mistake. We're all dreaming. This isn't a thing that's real. There's no way Kaito could die. It has to be a lie. I made a run for the body when.
Hey,
Calm down. Maki's hand stopped me.
Huh?
Calm down? How can you say that, Maki? Kaito is...
well,
I've seen so much death already. Death of both good and bad people. It doesn't bother me anymore.
Wait!
It doesn't bother you? That's a lie. What are you talking about? More importantly, where's Kokichi? She needs to keep a level head about this, is what she's saying, but not sure if she will be able to when she sees Kokichi.
Why?
That's right. I don't see him anywhere. He should be somewhere in this hangar.
right?
He ran away. We need to catch him immediately. He's obviously the culprit.
Indeed.
There's just something that immediately sticks out here, Meisters. If you remember, this press should automatically stop when it detects a living being. So I have a theory here. The only thing that makes sense is Kaito had to have been dead before he went to that press. That's just the glaring thing that's sticking out here for me. Let's split up and look for him. Leave no stone unturned.
Why, you?
No matter how good at hide and seek he is, we can't let him get away with this.
No.
Wait. We can't leave yet.
Okay.
You don't know for certain if that dead body is Kaito. You haven't explored all of the possibilities yet.
What?
If it's not Kaito, then who's dead in there? Are you saying it's Kokichi? Then why is the killing game still continuing?
Why?
And if Kaito is alive, why hasn't he shown himself yet? Are you saying he's hiding because he's the culprit?
Stop it.
Don't say such a stupid thing. Kaito being the culprit is even more impossible than him being dead.
That's impossible!
I don't think Kaito could have killed Kokichi in the first place. He was wounded, remember?
Actually,
And his opponent, the mastermind of Killing Game, could control the exosouls as well, at will. How could Kaito have killed someone like that when he was sick and wounded?
Magic?
No.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's possible. And even if it is Kokichi that was killed, that doesn't mean that Kaito is the culprit.
But how?
So, does that mean the culprit is one of us?
stop it!
One of us. One of us.
Wait, that's impossible!
Right.
No matter who's shocked or how shocking Kaito's death is, saying we're suspects is going too far, Nia. I understand what they mean. The initial evidence suggests Kaito is dead. But I just can't believe that, or perhaps I don't want to believe it. Oh my gosh, I already have a good idea of who the culprit is, but we'll keep quiet for now. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, if I'm right. I can't believe Kaito is dead. Let's investigate. We need to find the truth here with our own hands and reveal that truth in the trial.
Don't tell me.
So, you want to continue the killing game?
Because...
The class trial will be held either way. We don't have a choice. We should investigate. I don't know if we'll find hope or despair. But we have to find the truth. It all starts here, Himiko. We have to reach out to the truth of our... Nah. You're an impressive detective through and through. You might not only reach the truth, but something even beyond it. I know those words of encouragement. That's right. I have to do this. To keep my promise to Kaito.
I understand.
You're right. The class trial is going to happen anyways, and we should investigate. But we already know the answer.
We can't die here. We've decided to live for hope.
But...
My main concern is how Kokichi will react. If we accuse him of being the culprit. If he just plays dumb and runs away, there'll be nothing we can do.
But
No, I don't think so. Junko and Oshiwa cherished the Killing Game rules. So if the remnants of despair worshipped her, I don't think they'd ignore those. But plainly,
Then, it'll be easy to deal with him. We just need to vote for him in the class trial. That's true. But we need evidence to convict him. Understand the others, but why Maki? Clear she wants revenge. Why is she accepting Kaito's death so easily?
Well then...
Well then, let's review the Monokuma file. Is that okay with you, Shuichi?
Okay.
Yeah. The body was discovered in the exosoul hangar. The victim was crushed by the hydraulic press and is unidentifiable. I wouldn't say unidentifiable. If we lift that press, we would at least have a look at what hair they had. But at least maybe clean the hair off and tell who it was by the color. Gruesome, but possible. That's it. That doesn't tell us anything.
the identity of the victim is unknown. It doesn't even tell us that much.
I don't care.
It doesn't matter. We already know who the victim and the culprit are.
It's decided.
The culprit who killed Kaito is definitely Kokichi.
No.
Wait, Maki, it's way too early to decide that. It's true that the evidence points to Kokichi being alive, but Kaito told me. Don't you worry. I'll do something about all this, friend. That's a promise. All you guys are working so hard, so I just can't sit back and relax. I want to believe in the promise Kaito made me. I want you to believe in that with me.
Stop it.
I refuse to investigate with you.
Huh?
Huh? What? Why?
You don't know?
You're not calm at the moment. Right now, you're acting like Kaito. Back in Gonta's class trial. It was like that, or it was like this at that time too, wasn't it? You can't fight despair with just belief. It's not that simple. No, but it's a pretty valid clue to something, I think. We'll keep it in mind. Maki turned her back to me and left. Maki, don't do me like this, Maki roll. There's something about the air in here that's making me feel off. I don't know if the electro bomb is to blame or if I'm malfunctioning somehow. I'm starting to feel somewhat sick.
What?
I don't feel weird at all.
Then,
Gotta be because of the electro bomb. He was an electronic appliance after all, yeah. Don't call me an appliance.
okay.
I'm telling you, appliances should go rest outside. Really, I'm fine, but I suppose I'll go investigate outside for now. He will left the hangar swaying side to side a bit. So is it really interrupting him as well? Then I think I'll start investigating too.
How will you be okay by yourself? I could go with you if you want.
No.
No. You don't have to worry, I'll be fine by myself. The body's like that, then we don't have to worry about anyone messing with it, yeah. So it should be fine for us all to investigate by ourselves. Let me go left in a hurry. She just doesn't want to see this body anymore. I don't blame her. There's even a bloodline going to it. It's interesting.
Could it be?
The idea that perhaps the body was killed prior to going in that press makes a lot more sense, especially with that blood trail.
I wonder if Himiko suspects
Suspects who?
everyone. Because if there's fewer of us, there's fewer people who could be the culprit, right? Of course, it's obviously Kokichi, but like you said, there could be another possibility. Maybe that's what she's thinking.
I did suggest that possibility. The culprit might not be Kaito or Kokichi, but a third party. Anyone could be the culprit.
Seems like,
We were united towards hope before all this, and now we're split up.
could it be?
Could it be? That's why Kokichi killed Kaito?
Huh?
To disrupt our harmony.
Because if not, then what reason would we have to kill Kaito? Maybe that's what this class trial is going to be for, too. The reason Kokichi's going to hold this class trial might be to separate us.
To separate us.
Like I thought.
In the end, we were all gathered around Kaito. He was the one keeping us together. That's why he killed Kaito. And we're completely caught in his trap.
Interesting way to look at it, I guess. This is all part of Kokichi's plan to separate us. This is exactly what he wanted. We're split up. I can't get anyone to cooperate with the investigation. And we don't have much info to go on. That whole sentence, it's... Kokichi doesn't make sense to be the killer because everyone's just obviously trying to incriminate him now. So I don't think that's the case. Monokuma Files has been some help, but it's not enough this time.
But
No point standing around complaining. I just have to do it. Time to start. Solve this mystery and find the truth behind it. I'm going to begin the investigation. That's the only thing we can do, or Shuichi. That's the best course of action. I'll start here. Oh, that music! That is fantastic. Alright, I'm going to inspect every single piece of evidence here. None shall escape my all-seeing eye. Let's go investigate the most gruesome of gruesome first. The hydraulic press is down. There's blood in the area. This hydraulic press is controlled by these buttons. If we use this to lift up the hydraulic press, we should be able to check the body. I don't really want to do that, though. Oh, Kokichi, don't chicken out. Or not Kokichi, Shuichi, don't chicken out on me. You're lifting that press, boy. These controls move the hydraulic press. It can go up, down, and stop. I should be able to use the up button to raise the press and check the body. I don't want to see a crushed body, no matter who it is. But I have to do it.
all right.
I have to know. I made up my mind and took a breath and pressed the button. Good. Huh? Not moving? Press the button a few more times, but the press still wouldn't move. Strange. It moved when I pressed it last time. After looking around the press, I found... Wow. The power cord is cut. I see, there's no power, so the hydraulic press won't move. This can't be a coincidence. The power cord was cut on purpose. This must be the work of the culprit. Probably because of the aforementioned reason. If we check the person's hair, or maybe other things on their body, we might be able to determine who it is. Maybe they want to make this more mysterious than it really is. In that case, we won't be able to check the body. I'm honestly a little relieved, but I shouldn't say that out loud. I should take another look at the controls. There must be some clues here. In addition to the emergency or control buttons, there's an emergency stop button as well. The press would have been stopped instantly if you used this.
Well,
Well, if the culprit were planning this murder, they'd have no reason for it. What concerns me more is the safety function. That's right, this hydraulic press should have a safety function. The infrared sensor detects a living thing. The press stops automatically. That's what I was saying earlier. Well, it didn't stop before when Kibo tried. Because he's a machine. If the sensor detects a person, the safety should have stopped the press automatically. Stop automatically, Alright, well that's a good piece of evidence that we can use. What else do I have to investigate? We're gonna go to the car wash next? Okay, yeah, we can't do that then, unfortunately. One's open. There's an exosol right in the middle of the hangar. The hatch is open as well. The cockpit is exposed. So this is how it looks on the inside, huh? It's small, but not big enough for one person.
Oh, hi there!
Hey, you demonic bear.
Huh, the hatch is open. How strange, only the monocubs can turn off the electronic lock and open the hatch.
huh?
Only the monocubs can open the hatch?
Normally, the monocubs are the only ones who can pilot the exosols.
Well,
Normally being the key word. Because of that electro hammer thingy, the electronic lock is all screwed up.
Have you mentioned this to anyone else?
Nope, no one asked me about it earlier. Or either. But if I had been asked, it wouldn't have been irrelevant. It would have been irrelevant information to you anyways.
Okay, Monokuma. Electronic lock on the hatch that only the monocubs can disable, which must be why only the monocubs can control the exosols. If you could disable that lock, you could control the exosol. Oh no. You don't think Maki meant up with Kaito and gave him the lock or the electro hammer through the window and that's why she doesn't have it? She simply just waved that off as an excuse? Oh lordy. I'm hoping she isn't in on this. The red exosol is completely still.
Hey, Shuichi.
Shuichi, it's dangerous there. If you go near that thing, you might get torn apart.
No.
No, it shouldn't move anymore, not without the monocubs or Kokichi. So it's just a pile of scrap then?
Hey!
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
With my magic.
Maybe I should just tear this hunk of junk apart with my magic.
Ah,
But I suppose that if Kokichi was alive, he could move it at any time by remote. Ah. I don't think the signal would get through. Stop teasing the poor girl. Oh, why didn't you say so sooner? That is if Kokichi's alive. That remote control Kokichi has for the exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? I have a whole theory here. If he's not the mastermind, I'd like to think that maybe he stole it from the mastermind, from Monokuma himself. This looks like a car wash. I imagine it's for cleaning the exosols. It doesn't look like it's been used in a while. I don't see any clues. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. What about this here painting machine? It looks like a machine used to paint exosols. It smells kind of like paint thinner. It looks the same as before, probably not related to the case. Hey, you can't hurt the check. Can't hurt the check, Shuichi. Now there's one place I've been holding off on, and that's the bathroom. We'll check this and then go look in there. The panel that controls the alarm system and the electric barrier. I don't see any reason to turn them back on, though. No, you're right. There's no reason right now to. This is the bathroom. Now that I think about it... No, I'm locked up in this bathroom, but Kokichi's just outside that door. This is the place where Kaito was imprisoned. Kaito must have left some kind of clue here. No. He didn't leave anything. He might not be dead. Anyways, I should investigate the inside. I swear, if they have a message written on a wall beside the mirror, I'm gonna freak. Yep. Is that a message or is that just blood? I guess there's only one way to find out. Small window for ventilation. This is... Same window from before. Small window and it doesn't open all the way. I want to be able to fit through here.
Well,
I suppose if someone could fit through, Kaito would have escaped by now. Perhaps it's too small for a person, but an object could fit through. Exactly, that's what my theory's starting to come through. If only the lock could only be opened... oh my gosh, and there's a bow and arrow in here. And it... wow. Wow. Ah, this case! Oh, what's in that black case over there? As if backing away from the conversation, Kaito headed to the far shelf. What's in it? Is it some kind of weapon? This is the case from before, right? Crossbow, huh? I remember Maki showing him how to assemble that. Crossbow, this is... the crossbows from Maki's lab. Why is this here? It's a good question, and I hope we can answer. Glass bottle. There's a small bottle in the corner of the bathroom. It's empty. Poison.
if I remember correctly.
I feel like I've seen this before. The label has blood all over it. I can't read it completely. But I can see the word poison.
Could it be...
If it's poison, this bottle must be. Taken from my lab. Might be good to cross-reference them then. I don't know who brought this here, but it definitely has something to do with this case. I'm thinking maybe they dipped the arrows in poison. Whoever it was. I'm thinking it's Kaito at this point. There are arrows on the floor of the bathroom. 3 in total, actually, and blood on all of them. What is this? What happened here? A bloodstain. A puddle of blood in the center of the room and a swipe pattern from there. The door. What could this mean? Alright, I finished investigating the bathroom. There were more clues than I thought there'd be, and one is particularly concerning. Why is a crossbow from Maki's lab in here? Meisters, I have so many questions here. These arrows, or those arrows, are definitely from the crossbow. Or for the crossbow, but why are all 3 bloodied? That bottle of poison, what could that have been used for? There's still so much I don't know. This case looks like it's going to be tricky. I have ideas already. What is that? Red blood? If I remember correctly, red blood is old blood, pink blood is new blood. And Danganronpa logic. It's a monitor for communicating with us. The body discovery announcement means the mastermind is still alive. That I still don't believe that Kaito is dead. Alright, let's leave. I think we've investigated everything here. You know what we should totally try? Using one of the X-Souls to lift that hydraulic press. I doubt that would work, but let's see if it lets us. No.
But...
Yeah, we don't need to. Alright, let's talk to the girls then.
Monokuma file this time barely has any information in it at all.
okay.
Yeah, it won't be much use to us.
Jeez.
It's so useless, he probably shouldn't have even gone out of his way to give it to us. But plainly... Oh, how dare you insult my Monokuma file! It's fine, it's fine. A mascot's appearance at a murder scene brings a sense of relief and peace to mind. He popped out.
Jeez.
What an attention hug.
Of course I want attention. I'm the mascot for crying out loud.
Hey,
And yet, I've appeared fewer times than that plain Jane Samugi over there. It'd be false advertising if I didn't appear as often as I can, you know?
Yeah, we all expect you in this game, Monokuma.
Advertising? What's advertising?
Breaking the fourth wall.
No.
Ignore it. Let's just focus on the investigation.
Yeah.
Seriously, I should have just made a counter for this game for fourth wall breaking. Every time it breaks up, you see a Monokuma pop up like, "Ah!"
what
What? I don't want to talk to you right now, okay? The way you are now, you might start accusing people because you can't believe Kaito's death.
No.
No, that's not it.
Let it out.
I don't want to hear your excuses or anything else. Just don't talk to me. If you keep bugging me,
Great, huh?
I'll give you afro hair of my mat. Do it. I love afros. He's awfully stubborn. Is she that suspicious of everyone now? Or everything? Or is it? Or is there a reason she doesn't want to talk to anyone? That is interesting, Himiko. There's still things you need to investigate here. Didn't we investigate, like, literally everything? What am I missing? Oh, the traces of blood. Okay. What is this, a blood stain? There's a faint trail of blood leading to the press, a swipe pattern as if dragged. It looks as if it's coming from the bathroom. Bloodstain suggests something was dragged from the bathroom to the press. I'm feeling like a lot of this is gonna just connect when we get to the trial and see who's actually alive or not. There's nothing up there? What the hell am I missing that I didn't investigate? Now I'm actually concerned. We investigated the washing machine, we've investigated the paint gun, we've investigated the operation panel. Alrighty, Meisters, apparently what it wanted me to reinvestigate was this bit of clothing here that looks like Kaito's arm. I thought it would have been sufficient investigating the press, but I guess it's a separate piece of evidence. There's a sleeve sticking out of the press. It's definitely Kaito's coat sleeve. In that case, the victim must be...
No.
No. It hasn't been determined yet. I need to investigate further. It looks like the left sleeve sticking out of the hydraulic press. Only the sleeve is sticking out. No part of the victim's body is visible. Well, if I remember correctly, Kaito didn't have an arm in one of his sleeves. He always had it out of it. Were they crushed completely so that only the sleeve remains? What's this? The sleeve has a single small hole in it. On the sleeve, what could this be? Kaito's coat has been added to the truthful section of your monopad. I suppose that's all the information I can deduce from this hydraulic press. I can't check the bodies, so I don't have any clues to work with. I'll have to find clues elsewhere. That's about all I can investigate here in the hangar. There are still questions. The truth is still far out of reach. We will reach out to it. I still can't deduce who the victim is. I need more clues. I should investigate other areas. I should start with the areas around the hangar. Well, I've already mentioned some of my working theories. They're not final theories, of course, not until we have all the evidence and I've thought about things for a few. But I have a good idea of what's going on. Especially in regards to that stupid panel. The alarm system is off. It must still be affected by the electro bomb.
All right.
I should investigate this place thoroughly. There must be some clues around here. I like how Monokuma doesn't even care that we just disabled everything. I think I'm starting to feel a little better now. It doesn't make any sense. It's a range of 50 meters, man. This is very close to that door. I'm sorry to make you worry, Shuichi. Unless he clearly walked very far away and then came back, but whatever. I was a bit worried. I'm glad you're feeling better. There was something I needed to ask Kibo. Hey Kibo, before we went into the hangar this morning, you said... I went to the hangar last night and tried to talk to him. You tried to talk to him on your own? I'm sorry. I thought it would be preferable for him to release Kaito peacefully. How did it go? It went about as well as I expected. There was no response at all. But I did witness a few things. You said that you witnessed a few things. What exactly did you see? Yes. Since we were here, or in a hurry, I only told you about the exosols returning to the hangar.
Okay.
Yes, you said the exosols could pass through the alarm system and barrier to the hangar.
Yes.
I never imagined something like this would happen, so I didn't mention it before. But before I saw the exosol, I saw someone heading towards the hangar.
Huh?
You saw someone? I saw Himiko. Aw, that's interesting.
I was in my lab trying to think of what I should write to convince Kokichi.
She has a black bag as well. My initial thought was maybe Maki brought it to Kaito.
That's when I saw her walking toward the hangar, clutching something in her hands. I think it was a black bag.
A black bag?
Mm-hmm. At the time, I assumed she was going there to examine things or plead with Kokichi. And since she came back later, I didn't think much of it. But after seeing her reaction this morning, I started to get a little suspicious. What did you see?
Why?
She was acting like she had something to hide. It's not that I want to suspect her.
You're right.
True, it is suspicious.
Hey.
You said you saw her come back as well. Was she holding the bag at that time?
No.
Now that I think about it, she didn't. So she had it coming in, but not leaving. Has to be. The black bag Himiko was carrying was... By the way, this is a little off topic, Shuichi, but... Huh? What is it?
As I thought.
The reason I wasn't feeling well may have been due to the electro bomb.
But
But it was because of the electromagnetic particles, not because I'm a robot. Okay. So what I experienced was akin to an allergic reaction, such as hay fever.
which means...
So, it could have affected a human the same way. Being a robot had nothing to do with it.
Okay.
Okay, right. That must be it. So that thing Himiko said was bothering him, he really is a bit too sensitive. Oh, wow. K1BO, you silly robot. So I mentioned something was bothering me about this earlier, the shutter operation panel meisters. That's because one thing that kind of stood out when Kibo said he came to plead with Kokichi is he has that memory function, so I don't see why he wouldn't be able to remember the code that Monokuma had given to disable the barrier. That's what was kind of worrying me. I'm not sure on how he would have gotten past the alarm, but it's just something to note. We hit it with an electro hammer and it isn't operational right now.
That's true.
That's right. What are these marks here? It looks as if something, or if it's been struck by something sharp. What could these be? Oh wait, how were they even able to damage this in the first place? Getting near the control panel should have caused the alarm to go off. You have to turn off the alarm before you can even get close. Well, how did the person who did this get near the control panel? And your front shutter has been added. Well, cool question, Shuichi. For some reason, I keep calling Shuichi Kokichi. Because Kokichi's done so much shit in the last couple episodes. Before I saw the Exosol enter the hangar last night, I saw Himiko. Yeah, okay, same info. Double checking, you never know. They might want me to talk to him twice. I don't want to go in. Thinking maybe it wanted me to investigate the hangar shutter, but we'll go on over here and have a look at these robots. Anything around here? This is the bathroom window. This is the hangar's only window, and it's not possible to fit
I
through.
knew it.
That means it's the only way to get into this hangar, or the only way to get into the hangar is through the shutter. True. But I'm thinking that they probably passed that bag through there, the poison, as well as whatever arrows they needed. Not much I'm sure on. That has to be where they came from. The Exosol isn't showing any signs of movement. If Kokichi is alive, he can use his remote control to move him as he pleases. But the remote control Kokichi has for the Exosols, what is it exactly? Does he have that because he's the mastermind? Okay, is that the same info it's going to give me on all of them? Good to investigate these things, you know? I think that's all the info I'm going to get on any of them, but there's an electro hammer. There's an electro hammer here, but why? Instead of power, it must have been used. Used for what? I'm thinking maybe somebody hit that one Exosol, the one that ended up in the lab that had the cockpit open, and then took control of it. What makes sense. But be careful, the electro hammer runs out of battery pretty quickly. So if you use it against an Exosol, it'll run out of juice with just one shot. Got it? Yeah, got it.
If I remember,
The electro hammer power is expanded. It requires 24 hours to recharge. You know that for certain. Yes, we do. I remember the sight I saw yesterday. Exosol's protecting Monokuma for some reason. Kokichi said he was the mastermind. The Exosol should have been around him. So why were they still protecting Monokuma, and 4 of them too? So I surmise that they might not have been protecting Monokuma. They might have been there to keep him in place. I suppose I was caught up thinking about Kokichi. I ignored Monokuma.
Pay attention, listen up, take heed, I say! Monokuma?
And another
I noticed that you came this way last night, Shuichi.
Huh?
Aha! You were acting all sneaky, weren't you?
I was right, wasn't I?
Like a teenage boy trying to creep into the adult movies section of the video store.
way!
But you didn't need to sneak around, because the Exosouls wouldn't have attacked you.
Hey!
What are you saying? We didn't have to sneak.
Buzz!
Everyone's coming to rent adult movies. So in a way, everyone going there is the same.
Wait!
No, wait, what? No, that? I meant about the Exosouls not attacking us.
Oh, at the time, the Exosouls were on autopilot, directed to only observe me.
Hey,
Their movements are more limited now, but the Monokubs aren't around to pilot them.
Autopilot? You mean the remote control that Kokichi has?
well...
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. So the Exosouls were being controlled by Monokuma, or by Kokichi's remote. They were focusing on Monokuma? Why are you telling me all this? This puts the person controlling you at a disadvantage.
Hey,
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
yeah.
Even if it puts someone at a disadvantage, the class trial must always be fair. First who shared that info with me didn't seem interested in sharing it with you guys.
Hey!
So you shared it instead. That way, it'll be fair to all the participants.
Someone else besides me knows this. Why wouldn't they share this information?
Okay, that's all I can tell you.
Yeah,
By the way, renting movies is so old school. It's more thrilling to illegally download them now.
Psycho!
It's like trying to get caught by a...
Wait, what? Oh, Monokuma, how I miss you.
It's like trying to not to get caught by a big game hunter while holding your breath during sex.
I love you, Monokuma. So the person that used the electro hammer, which seems to have been Maki because she didn't have hers in the morning, also seems to have somehow rendered one of these guys useless, I guess. That or perhaps Maki had more than one of those electro bombs. She rolled it in and it took that time to grab one of the machines. There's a few interesting theories floating around, actually. Now, the one that really threw me off here is because Himiko carried the black case in, I would have assumed that it might have been possibly, you know, good old Maki. And now there's other things to think about, too. I've investigated thoroughly inside. I should check around the hangar now. What? Okay, well, I've already checked in the hangar unless something's changed down there, you know? Maybe the press has opened up. Hangar shutter. There's a security alarm here. You have to use the alarm remote to disable it to get near the shutter. If you come near the shutter without the remote, well, that alarm would go off around the entire academy. You had to use an electro bomb to disable the sensor and the alarm. That's how we got to the hangar. If the person piloting, you know, was piloting one of those exosouls, they could have gone in there without setting it off, is what I'm thinking. It's not exactly a bomb, though, even if it is called an electro bomb. It jams electronic signals by scattering particles that interfere with electromagnetic waves. For 2 hours, any and all electronic devices within 50 yards will be completely disabled. Perfect for any secret activities, too, since it doesn't leave any debris behind. The invention is extraordinary, but I only have 3 of them. So, I need to use them carefully. You guys will have to settle for the electro hammers. Now that I think about it, there were 3 electro bombs in total. One was stolen by Maki, but what about the other 2? That's about all I was concerned with in the hangar.
But
I still don't have enough clues. There has to be more. The other places that might yield some clues are Maki's lab and my lab, for sure. The crossbow in the bathroom, the bottle of poison. I need to investigate those
All right.
leads. I should also inspect the 3 exosouls that were protecting Monokuma. Why were they protecting him in the first place? That might be related to the case as well. Oh, well, we already beat it to you, Shuichi. I guess my detective intuition is more on point than yours today. I didn't have to investigate a shutter because I knew that the alarm would have triggered if someone went gross. Just saying here, I'll go investigate them again for you, Shuichi. What exactly did I witness here? I know for certain that the exosols are being controlled by Kokichi's remote, but why were they focusing on Monokuma, which we already got our answer when we investigated that stick? Well, let's get out of here and go off to Maki's lab to start off. Since, you know, it's not on the top floor like ours. But we'll find our companions along the way and we can ask them some questions. That we'll find her on the way to one of them. But Maki, though. Maki, why you being like that, girl? She has to have involvement. Himiko's really suspicious too right now. I think Maki would make sense if she took control of the exosol and went in to try to save Kaito. Himiko, on the other hand, seemed to have given him a weapon, which is the really interesting thing. Now, I'm not sure if this poison will shed some light on this situation. I'm thinking maybe the poison was not just to kill, because there are certain like poisons and concoctions that could knock out as well. That's what's kind of interesting here, but those are just theories for now. Knock knock. I feel as though there are less weapons here than I remember. Maki had one of the daggers, we know that as well. Alright, everyone's here, I hope you're all ready. That's probably where you got all those weapons.
Ah, that is a lot of blades now that I think about it.
Axes, chainsaws, a giant sphere, the sphere of Gungnir. So you went to my lab yesterday to find weapons to use against Monokuma. That explains why I was here. It's because Kaito had them. Oh wow, they even have kunai. Gosh, she could have infiltrated any weeb convention by just dressing up as a ninja. From the hidden leaf, hidden sound, whatever, and just, you know, slicing people up and throwing those, you know? And you could be like, the rest of them aren't real. See, look, they're just styrofoam. That wasn't mine. Look at all these guns. Even if they are all airsoft guns, it's a remarkable sight. It is for sure. As I suspected, there are 2 black bags here, identical to the one in the hangar. There were 3 originally. They're cases for the crossbows. The crossbows are inside but disassembled.
No.
It looks as if they don't even fit in the case unless they're disassembled. These are 2. Or there are 2. When I was here with Kaito before, there was 3. There were 3 of them. Kaito, myself, and Maki are the people that know how to set them up. I'm sure that Kaito didn't have a crossbow with him.
That's true.
In that case, the crossbow in the hangar must have come from here. Which means someone must have brought it here, or brought it to the hangar from here. But it's fairly difficult to put the crossbow together. I don't believe you'd be able to do it unless Maki taught you.
No.
I'll think more about that later. For now, I need to investigate. True, I got your back, Shuichi. I'm thinking about that right now, or just listen to the voice in your head. It will tell you where to go. Alright, well, that's off to the detective's lab, I guess. Let's see what that poison really was, what effects it had. Maybe, hopefully, as well, the after effects.
We're still out of shape. We made it finally.
Oh, wait, we're gonna go in here. Let's see if we can go in here. Still locked? No? Okay. Let's go into our lab, then. The bottle of poison in the hangar, I need to confirm that it came from here. I also need to confirm the type of poison. Is this it? It was a small bottle. Knight's Hate Antidote. Huh, that's interesting. There are a bunch of bottles on top of the desk. Did someone take them out? Arm lock antidote? Or a snick antidote? Antidotes, huh? I didn't know these were here. According to the labels, each bottle is only 1 dose. And each one only works on a specific poison.
Well,
that makes sense. There's no cure-all for poisons. Well, I suppose that makes sense. There are plenty different kinds of poisons. That must be true for antidotes as well. There are several bottles of poison lined up here. I haven't seen any poison outside of this lab, so The small bottles of poison I found must have come from here. That makes sense. Which one is it? Strike 9 poison. There's a little less liquid inside this bottle than others. The label says strike 9 poison. This poison takes some time to spread, but even a small amount of it can be lethal. So dipping the crossbow bullets in it wouldn't be unimaginable then. I can't imagine that there's a smaller amount in this bottle for no reason. This must be a clue. It has to be. That's probably the poison they use, and like I said, they perhaps dip them in the crossbow. They're kind of dip them in the crossbow. Yes, the crossbow is a liquid. The crossbow bullets in it. Strike 9 poison and antidotes. That is disconcerting. None of these antidotes are for the Strike 9 poison. They're all for different poisons. That be that someone took it then? Alright, I've investigated this room thoroughly. I didn't find any evidence to suggest that Kaito isn't dead. On the contrary, there's plenty of evidence to suggest Kokichi isn't dead. Monokuma is still moving around and the killing game hasn't ended. And Kaito's clothes were in the hydraulic press, which means the victim must be... No. It's too soon to be thinking like that. If I investigate a little more, I'll find something. There's still time. I should head back to the hangar. Perhaps I missed something. I should check again. Okay, well, we're gonna go back to the hangar. That's what everyone's saying to do. Let's go on back to the hangar. Gosh, I'm gonna be so depressed by the time I get there, because I gotta dash to the horizon. We have limited time, you know. We're back in the hangar, everyone. Looks like Maki showed up.
Shuichi!
Oh, Shuichi, can you come with me?
What happened?
Is something wrong? I found something strange in the bathroom. Please, hurry. Something strange? Is it something new? He shut it quickly and ran into the bathroom. What are you talking about, Kibo? I swear to God, if he just... There's a turd in this toilet! I'm gonna freak. Look, I even have a picture of it. Oh!
Hey!
That Kokichi's shirt. Kibo, what are you looking at?
Yes.
Take a look at this. Wow, this is all coming together pretty well. That immediately makes me think that they swapped the clothes' body. The body on the clothes. That makes me somewhat think that maybe Kokichi's body's in there and Kaito swapped the outfits? And Kaito may still be alive somewhere. Why would he do that? I know he hated Kokichi. You know what? I'll leave that in the air for now. These are Kokichi's clothes. It's soaked and wrinkled, but there's no doubt these are Kokichi's. Where did you find this? I didn't see it when I was investigating the bathroom, and why are they soaked? Well, the toilet seemed clogged, so I reached my hand down the drain and pulled out these clothes. It looks like they couldn't be flushed all the way. Why were these clothes in the toilet in the first place?
Yeah.
Yes, it was very brave of me, and thanks to that I managed to find an important clue. Now, Shuichi, please investigate as much as you want.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll fish through the toilet for you, buddy. Here you go. Clogging the toilet, huh? But this isn't the time to hesitate. Get your hand there, Shuichi. Stick your head right in that toilet, boy. Kokichi's clothes found in the bathroom. If they were found in the toilet, someone must have tried to flush them. But who would do that?
What's the matter?
Is something the matter? Please investigate. Okay. The ultimate detective can't stop here. This has to be an important clue. All right. We'll do this. I made up my mind. Grab Kokichi's soaked clothes and spread them open. There's a small hole in the back. Oh. And another small hole on the sleeve. This is about the same size as the one on Kaito's sleeve. There are traces of blood around the holes too. What does this mean? It could mean that he was attacked. In that case...
No.
There's a chance Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press.
Thank you.
It is a real good cover. Now the question is whether either of them show up at a class trial, and that'll probably make everything click. Akibo, thank you. It's a very important clue.
Well.
Oh, I'm happy I was able to help. But I must decline shaking that hand of yours.
No.
Your hands aren't any cleaner, though. Kokichi's clothes have been added to this roof bolt section of your monopad. Well, Kokichi, I washed them. How robophobic of you to think that I wouldn't. But if Kokichi was the one crushed in the hydraulic press, where did Kaito go? Why not show himself? And why is this game still going on even though the mastermind is dead? This is awkward, Shuichi. I can leave and give you some privacy.
Huh?
What? You're concerned about that? You weirdo. Kibo and I washed our hands in the sink and left the bathroom. Blinking intensifies. Maki, you find anything? Maki? Why is it so easy for you to believe Kaito is dead? Himiko, will you talk to me now?
What?
You and Kibo both look more refreshed now.
Gross.
Refreshing each other in the boys' bathroom. Even now you can't help yourselves, huh? Please don't start.
True.
I refuse to believe that ship exists even. This is all Himiko's imagination, but I don't even want to touch that right now. With a 10-foot pole.
Hey, it's almost time for the class trial to start yet, right? Was no one able to find Kokichi?
Oh, the class trial doesn't start after a set amount of time. It just whenever Monokuma feels it. Whatever. I wonder. I haven't heard from anyone.
See?
I wonder where it went off to.
Road to road's a good question. Did it disappear? He can't still be in the hangar. Or under there.
Could it be?
Shuichi, do you think the one who died was Kokichi?
Huh?
Seems like
I mean, your face says you want to think that,
it's plain to see.
but I think that's just plain impossible.
I don't after what we saw.
Kokichi's been manipulating us all from the start. I can't believe someone like that could be killed by Kaito.
Huh?
Of course, I don't mean to compliment Kokichi or make fun of Kaito or anything.
Okay.
I know, you're probably right. Smoogie has a good point. I still don't have enough clue to conclude that Kokichi is dead. But I'm certain that one of them must have been. Like there's so many things here. Kokichi's disappearance has been added to the truth bolt section of your monopad.
It's about that time. That's right. It's time for the class trial, where hope and despair meet head-on.
And a battle royale!
Please proceed to the Shrine of Judgment in the courtyard and head to the trial grounds. Everyone needs to be there. Got it? Anyone who's absent will be swiftly and permanently punished. I wonder what kind of despair awaits you this time.
I'm really curious about that drink he's drinking. Is it despair ale? Despair wine? Despair bubbly? It's probably despair something. Or the Monokuma brand drink. Everyone needs to be there. That's peculiar. That means Kokichi or Kaito, whoever is alive, will be there.
Then
At the trial, we'll know who the victim is. Plot twist, they're both not there. Plot twist. I'm hoping that's not a thing. Because what I'm worried about is, if Kaito did perhaps kill Kokichi, explained by this weird black case that was brought to him, he would have known how to assemble it, might have dipped them in poison. And from what we're seeing on both the clothes, it looks like Kokichi was hit with 2 of them, and Kaito was hit in the arm with the other. However, we do know Kaito keeps one arm out of his sleeve, so that's what's also a little concerning here. Whether it actually killed him, or whatever that was wrong with him killed him. My ideas are abounding today. I feel this is a very good trial. It really explains a lot of the stuff. I'm not sure if I'm going to make a theory part to this at the beginning of the next episode. But let's head on over the class trials grounds. Have a little discussion with everyone as always, and then we'll probably end it there.
Huh?
I like how in this game, everyone always beats us here despite being left behind.
This isn't everyone, right?
Kaito and Kokichi aren't
What's
here.
the point?
I bet Kokichi is already there.
You bastard.
As the mastermind of the killing game, he's waiting for us to arrive.
no.
We don't know that yet. There's still a chance Kaito is
You
alive.
wanna die?
Cut it out. Do you want to die? Maki.
Well,
This is a battle between hope and despair. I show any weakness like you are, then I know I'll lose to despair. Lose to despair?
You don't know?
6 of us will participate, and 1 of us will die after this class trial. And only 5 will be left. Only 5. That's right. We're the only ones left.
That's obvious.
But we can't lose to despair. Even if we have no future, we need to win. That is the whole point of this class trial. I will defeat Kokichi, no matter what I have to sacrifice. Still don't like that. It's like she has something, she knows something we don't. No matter what she has to sacrifice, are you sure about that, Maki? Is that what you call hope? No, that's not hope. I know that we can't lose to despair, but something is wrong. Something doesn't feel like... Thank you, Shuichi, I'm not the only one. I wonder what Kaito would say at a time like this. What would he say to us if it was Kaito? Come on, you know what he'd say. Don't let your dreams be memes. Let's go. No matter what Kokichi is scheming, there's no way we can lose. After all, we're students of Hope's Peak Academy. Himiko?
It'll be okay.
I'm fine. I'll be on my guard the whole time.
Right.
I'm filled with the combined power of hope and magic right now. I'll show you my determination. Yeah.
Shuichi, I understand you don't want to believe it, but... Put plainly, Kaito's not here anymore.
Everyone's so convinced by this. Okay, well, let's go to the Monokuma statue. Maybe we can figure this out when we're there. I actually want to see this in reverse. Just see that go away and then him float out of the ground with a new cup. We didn't say a word to one another. Silent as a tomb, we stepped into these doors. These open doors. We had lost the will to live, knowing what we know about the outside world, but somehow, despite that despair, we had found a new reason to live, to win the battle between hope and despair. But now, what do we know? We don't know about what hope means to us anymore. What is hope? A burden you bear?
I'd say so. Because despair is just fun.
As those thoughts pierced my mind, I suddenly stopped. I can't think about things like that anymore. The only thing I need to think about is survival.
That's nice.
A battle like this takes me back. After all, hope and despair are natural enemies. Yes, this is a truly magnificent theme. Only esteemed works of fiction have themes as magnificent as this.
Why?
Anyway, there's Kokichi. Why isn't he here? Maki was right. The one person who should be here isn't. Neither are.
Well, I'll tell you once the class trial starts.
What?
Oh, what's going on? What are you scheming now?
No,
It doesn't matter what Kokichi is scheming.
we must do
This is
it.
the final battle between hope and despair. It all ends here. Kokichi can twist and violate the rules all he likes, but will never give up. Hope will never submit to despair.
Unbelievable.
That is a strange thing to say, Kibo. Very strange.
Oh, for the love of... No rules have been violated. Not on my watch, you know.
Shut up.
Whatever. Hurry up and start. We just talked about how they probably wouldn't do that even if they are the remnants of despair. We'll end it with this class trial. We'll defeat the remnants of despair no matter what. So get ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. Let's get started. Mix equal parts life and death, and a dash of lies and truth, bake it in a fire of conflict. And when it's golden brown and bubbling, you have yourself a truly decadent class trial.
Well, some of those ingredients also go into a killing game like Mirai Nikki, but hey, never mind. And once more, we faced a class trial. Was the one who died Kaito or Kokichi? Can't say for certain, but I still believe. Kaito wouldn't die so easily. I don't know why I believe that so strongly. It's also part of why my theory, I think, works so well. But I will fight to prove it. I will fight with everyone. To grasp the hope on the other side of his truth. We gotta reach out to the truth of our... Yeah. I will fight in this trial of truth and lies. Wow. I think that's the quickest we've ever gotten to a murder so far. Ah, jeez. Ah, the game's picking up its pace, and I see. Now, friends, Meisters, that's where we shall call it for today. As always, if you did enjoy the episode, please do leave a like, favorite, maybe share it with your friends if you think they might enjoy. If you have yet to, turn on your notifications. There's the bell beside the subscription button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already as well, Meisters. And join us on the RWMA. That stands for Rune's Weaponmeister Academy. Anyways, Meisters, we'll see you next time on some Danganronpa trial goodness.